moon in Taurus is approaching us, baby, and you do not want to miss it. Hello, my beautiful star babes. Thank you so much for tuning back into my channel. It's your girl Taurus here, back with another video on the Divine Guru. Baby, what is up? What is good? Thank you guys so much for tuning in for this video. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, hello, welcome, hola, baby. Like I said, my name is Taurus, and on this channel, I make tarot pick a card readings, other tarot readings, and other spiritual related and motivation related videos. So, baby, if that's something that you like and they resonate with you, go ahead, subscribe to the channel, join the family, become a star babe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I post more videos like so. Alright, my beautiful lovelies, so first things first, I would just like to apologize, you guys. I truly wanted to get this video out to you guys by Friday, but your girl got sick. If you can't tell, I sound a little nasally, okay, you know, but I got sick, you guys, and I couldn't talk. My throat was killing me, like just this whole head cold that I'm still trying to get over. Like, out of 100%, I'm probably like at a 65 or 70. So please bear with me throughout this video, especially if I have to, I don't know, I'm gonna have to do a lot of editing for this video, to be honest with you guys. But I do truly appreciate you guys watching my other videos and commenting on them. That means the absolute world to me. That makes me feel so warm inside to see you guys are enjoying my other videos there. In the meantime, while I was getting ready for this one here, but let's go ahead and hop into today's video. All right, so today's video is all about the full moon in Taurus, baby. Yes, the full moon in Taurus is happening on November the 12th of 2019. All right, so with that being said, you know, your girl got your notes here, okay? She got her notes. I want to make sure I get everything right for you guys, all right? So tapping into that Taurus energy. Whenever I think of Tauruses, I think of passion. I think of exaggeration in a sense, you know? My mom is a Taurus, right? So whenever she experiences things, whether if it's like good or bad, like she's so overdramatic, like so extra. But especially whenever she enjoys stuff that's good, that's, you know, very appealing to like her taste or smells, you know, aromas. Like she just really like lives in that sensory there. That's the word, sensory. Her sensories are like heightened, okay? And that's what I love about Tauruses, you know? It's all about that passion, that fire, just feeling all of the energy there and putting everything into how it is that you're feeling, all right? Now, keep in mind, Taurus is ruled by Venus, so that is the energy of pleasure and how we love, okay? So again, taking all of that emotional feeling that we're feeling and putting it into what it is that we're focused on, all right? Now, I do see that Tauruses are more of the type of people that are very, I would say, more on the materialistic side. They do tend to, you know, encompass the energy of wanting the finer things in life, you know. They may see someone else have something and they're like, I want it and I want it 10 times better. You know, that's the type of energy that I feel and I think of whenever I think of Tauruses there, okay? Let me see. Yes, also, you know, they enjoy the treasures and pleasures on another level, all right? Things are very eye-catching, rich in taste, have strong aromas, catches their attention, all right? And they do kind of just really value like the finer things in life. You know, they want things that have longer lasting beauty and just longer lasting value, to be quite honest with you, you know? They like those really, you know, just glitter, catching the eye type of things, you know, things that shine and sparkle, and they're like, ooh, how you doing? All right. Now on the flip side, all right, now Tauruses can, you know, of course, Taurus the bull, they can be stubborn, okay? Let's just be real. Let's be real, Tauruses, you know. Taurus energy does encompass energy of being stubborn. Also, though, when it comes to wanting those finer things in life, it can become a little bit obsessive or a little bit possessive. You know, we may obsess over certain things that we want in life, certain materialistic things we want in life, to a point to where it's like you don't care what you have to do to get a certain thing, you're gonna do it, whether that, you know, beats all means of your morality or not. All right, so that is a little bit of the negative side there for the Taurus energy. All right, and one last thing that I did note here is that Taurus is, like I said, they love having the finer things in life. So a good affirmation to actually encompass the Taurus energy is anything that starts with I have. You know, I have money, I have wealth, I have abundant prosperity. However it fits into your life, okay? That's the affirmation that I see whenever I think of the Taurus energy as well, all right? So, with this pick a card reading here, this is all about what we can expect during the full moon in Taurus that is, again, approaching us on November the 12th, 2019, all right? So mark your calendars, baby. Get your rituals ready, all right? Because for me, as you guys may already know, but if this is your first time watching one of my videos, for full moons, I typically like to focus on releasing. And with new moons, I like to focus more on manifesting. But it's completely however you feel intuitively led, all right? You don't have to necessarily do it like that just because I do it that way. Follow your intuition, follow your gut feeling there, and decide what rituals or what intentions you want to set for each full moon and new moon that comes throughout the cycles, all right? So, with this pick a card reading here, we're going to be focusing on some things we may need to release, some things we may need to focus on, some things we may need to actually not be so possessive or obsessive over, and just ways to show more gratitude in our life and to be thankful for the things we already have in our life, all right? So I'm so ready for this full moon energy, you guys, and like I always say, I do personally believe you can start harnessing this energy 2 days before, the day of, and 2 days after, some say 3 days after the actual full moon, all right? So if you're like, oh no, I don't have time, baby, you got time, okay? You got up to 2 to 3 days after the full moon to actually take advantage of this energy. Get those rituals ready, baby. Set your intentions and get this work popping, all right? So, without further ado, my beautiful lovelies, we're going to go ahead and hop right over into the card selection. All right, my beautiful lovelies, so just like the rest of my pick a card readings, before you select a pile, I would like for you to close your eyes and take a few deep mindful breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth, all right? This will help relax you, help to clear your mind, and tap into your intuition, all right? So once you've taken your few deep mindful breaths, I would like for you to ask yourself, what energy does the full moon in Taurus have in store for me? In what ways can this full moon in Taurus help me show more gratitude in my life? In what ways can the full moon in Taurus help show me what I need to release in life? What can I expect from this full moon in Taurus energy? All right, so once you've meditated and asked yourself those questions there, and you feel like you're ready to select a pile, I would like for you to open those beautiful eyes of yours, baby, and focus upon these piles of cards, all right? So we have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Again, this is pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. All right, my beautiful lovelies. Now, if you need more time to meditate on those questions and to intuitively select a pile, that is perfectly fine, baby. Just pause the video and then make your selection. As always, I will have the timestamps listed in the description box below, and I'll also list them in the comments section as well. But without further ado, baby, I'm gonna go ahead and hop over into group number 1. Hello, my beautiful lovelies who chose pile number 1 here with the Sacred Convergence card. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So with this card here, I always feel the energy of basically just two souls coming together in alignment for a greater cause, for a greater divine purpose. All right, that's the energy that I'm feeling here. Almost kind of like the Two of Cups. That's the energy that I typically feel whenever I see this card pull up, all right? So keep that in mind as we go through your reading here, group number 1. All right, so let's see. Wow, okay. Oh, wow. Okay. All right, group number 1. So, you guys are starting off here with the Fool, and with it being in this position here, it's in the position of, where are you being too stubborn? So I feel like that you guys may be wanting to have too much control over, a certain area of your life, You're not letting the divine do the work that it needs to do. You're honestly maybe blocking your blessings. Okay, because you do have Wands energy in here. You also have the Chariot here at the end of your tarot reading here as well, which does signify success and manifestations coming into your life. And it could be rather quickly as well. But I see that you may be trying to, plan out the pieces a little bit too much, Just be free, have faith in the universe, and just let it go, Ask the universe what it is that you want, and then just release it. As you release it, know that the universe is going to work it out in divine timing and actually divine plan. All right, so it's not necessarily our job to figure out how something is going to manifest into our life. And I feel like that you guys may just be holding on to something that you just really need to let control of. Like, just let it go, baby, let it go. All right, the next card you guys have here is the Seven of Swords. All right, so how can you guys increase the, embrace your sensory side of your nature? I feel like this is saying, actually use your skills for good, Don't try to use them for manipulative manners or, don't even talk negative about certain characteristics that you may have, because those characteristics that you have that you feel like may be negative may actually be the ones that will help you to tap into more of your sensory side, all right? To help you actually, tap into the energy like the Taurus and actually feel that strong passion, okay? Those strong feelings of, sensory, such as tasting and smelling, and just letting all of those sensories tap into your emotional field. All right, so I do feel like that you guys just need to actually start working your gifts and your skills for good, not having any trickery, no deception, no deceiving, none of that. All right, what's going to benefit you is actually taking your skills and using them for good to help both yourself and others. All right. Now, the next card you guys have here is Eight of Wands. So, tapping back to like what I was saying there with the Fool card there earlier, I feel like that you guys may be wanting to rush things. Like, you are just really wanting to make this, manifestation that you're trying to get into your life just come like that on your timing. But, baby, everything is in divine timing. It's not on our timing, all right? So I do feel like, this is something that you guys may want to work on, and ask the universe to help you with this full moon and Taurus energy, how to stop being so, overly obsessive with wanting things to happen in your time, asking the divine for more patience, asking for more understanding of why something isn't coming in the time when you think is the perfect time for it to come, Basically, I see here just like gaining some more trust and having more faith within the universe is what I'm feeling for you guys right now. And then after that, you guys do have the Six of Wands. Very, very, very good news here. So with this, this card is in a position saying, how can you center and ground yourself? You can do that, baby, by just knowing that good news is coming to you. Your manifestations that you're wanting is coming to you. This is what this card represents. The energy of this card is good news coming to you. Manifestations coming to you. Your wishes coming true. What you're wanting is actually about to come into fruition into your life. That's how you stay centered and grounded, knowing that the universe is going to deliver to you what you want. That's how you stay centered and grounded. All right, not trying to have control over everything, not saying, oh yes, I did it, anything like that. No, this is all about you having trust in the universe and knowing that the universe is going to bring these blessings into your life. All right. Wow. Next card you guys have here. What do you need to release? Wow, 5 of Cups. I say you need to release that pessimism, baby. Definitely 5 of Cups here. This is all about, if you look at the imagery in this card, 5 cups are around her. 3 are knocked over, 2 are still standing up. Yet she's sad because she's crying over the 3 cups that have knocked over, but she has 2 cups that are still filled and just running over, And, the thing about this is to, look at the glass half full instead of half empty. All right, have a more optimistic approach, okay? So let go of these negative thoughts. Let go of looking at the bad side of everything. Let go of this negative self-talk like I was talking about here with the 7 of Swords. Let go of that negative self-talk that you may be indulging in at the moment. Let go of anything that is bringing more negative energy to your life and putting actually more subconsciously more negative thoughts into your mind about yourself, because that's what I'm feeling right now. It's like you're lacking some sort of trust, some sort of faith, either if it's within the universe or within yourself. Like I'm sensing a lot of just like negative, pessimistic, it ain't gonna happen, I'm just testing this to see if it's gonna work type of energy. That's what I'm feeling right now with the energy of this card right here. All right, so definitely you guys try to focus more on the positive, focus more on, like I said, view the glass half full, baby. Knowing that better times are ahead. With the Chariot card here, this is all about, having this triumphant success, knowing that, yeah, you may have been through some hard times, but it's not going to last forever. You are going to overcome them. You're not going to stay down forever, baby, because the Chariot is all about overcoming all of those obstacles, baby, all right? And this just brings me to, to where this card is in this position of this spread here, how you can show more gratitude into your life. Just being thankful for everything that you've experienced, the good and the bad, all right? Being thankful and knowing that, hey, yes, I went through this, but it was for a greater cause. It was for a greater purpose, all right? So just being thankful for everything that you've experienced because you've learned so much along the way, all right? Look at all of your trials and obstacles and all of the chaos that you may have gone through and being thankful for them and saying, hey, I needed that so I could grow and become the person that I want to be in the future. Looking back at your obstacles in a optimistic way and seeing that they are helping you to become the person that you are wanting to be. Beautiful. All right, so let's see what the other cards have for you. Wow, you guys got the gratitude card. All right, so again, very strong for you guys, group number 1, with this full moon and Taurus energy. You may really want to tap into, the universe and ask them, how can I show, more gratitude? We know from the spread that you can show more gratitude by actually being more optimistic and looking at things that you may count as failures as actually, learning lessons, turning it and flipping it into something positive. But you may have some specific situation that you just, it's just really dawning on you and you want to know what exactly that it is that, you just possibly, maybe you're like, I don't know how to look at the bright side of it, and if you're having trouble with that, ask the universe to help show you the answers, help to guide you to the answers, ask your higher self, to help guide you to the answers from within to see how it is that it actually helped you, okay? Because everything is either a lesson or a blessing, baby, okay? But definitely gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. You guys really need to focus on gratitude with this full moon and Taurus energy. Being thankful for everything that you have, everything that you have experienced, everything that you have, especially on a materialistic level, since we are talking about Taurus energy here. that can, really love the better, finer things in life, materialistically at least. So maybe not being, so much in the mindset of, man, I wish I had this, or I hate that I don't have this, just putting that negative energy out into there, and instead being grateful for what it is that you do have, so you can be on a higher vibrational match to what it is that you actually want to manifest into your life. All right. And next, you guys have the void. All right. So I do see here that you guys may need to do a lot of just self-reflection work, getting into hermit energy and just really having a conversation with yourself, to be quite honest. Having a conversation with yourself to see what it is that's causing you to feel, like you just have so much lack in your life. Like, what is the root of this issue of why you feel like, something just is not feel like, why are you feeling like, just something's just missing here, Why are you always, excuse me, comparing yourself to others, or, comparing your possessions to other possessions and, things that you may want? Why do you feel like you have to have those things? What are those things going to bring to you in your life? Ego aside, how is that going to help you in your life? Help you become a better person? Or is it all just ego? Is that the reason why you want it? These are the type of questions that you need to actually look within into yourself, do that inner reflection, and find out what the root cause of it is, okay? All right, and then we do have some affirmations for you guys. So, all right, the first one says, I am the loving energy of the universe. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. So you may want to actually, start writing your affirmations, start scripting in this actual, affirmation here. Kind of like how I was saying in the beginning of this video, how I associate I have affirmations with Taurus energy. You may either want to flip this. You don't have to, but you may want to rewrite this and say, I have the loving energy of the universe. All right, because the Taurus energy is all about just knowing that I got it. All right, I want it, I got it. All right, so you may want to flip this, rewrite a little bit and say I have instead of saying I am. And do that with your full moon ritual. If you want to, do that until you feel intuitively that you don't need to do it anymore as you're scripting. That is perfect, all right? That'll help you actually connect with the universe there, and honestly help you have more faith in the universe, because I feel that you guys may just really want a lot of control on how things are going to manifest into your life. You kind of want to control the puzzles for, the puzzle pieces to your life. You're like, okay, I want this right here, and I want that one right there, and it's all going to be perfect. But that's not necessarily how the universe works, baby. It's not necessarily about how it's going to come into our life is what we control. It's about what we want in our life is what we control. That's the energy that we're putting out there. How it's going to get here and when it's going to get here is up to the divine, baby. All right. And then the last card that you guys have is oneness is my true nature. Beautiful. Excuse me, guys. That's beautiful, because the card that you guys had for your pile here to represent the energy was sacred coverage. And I was telling you guys earlier that this is all about, two souls coming together in alignment for a greater cause. So this oneness here is beautiful. I'm not saying it here directly in the tarot cards, but you definitely could be having some sort of partnership or some sort of, just close friend helping you throughout this this energy here to help you sort out the emotions that you may be feeling, Not necessarily, though, not for all of you guys. It could just be, you coming together with yourself, all right? You connecting with the universe. That's what I'm feeling strongly. I'm feeling like you guys are going to be more connected with the divine energy, You're just going to have those balance of those chakras all the way from the root chakra all the way up to your crown chakra. And now you're just so divinely connected with the universe, and you feel that oneness. You feel that completedness. You feel that love, okay? You feel that loving energy from the universe. Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful, 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 group number one. But yes, you may want to repeat this affirmation. You may want to include it in your scripting. You may want to rephrase it with the I have affirmation starting it. But definitely you guys take advantage of these affirmations. Work on it as you're doing your rituals and to help you become the person and, actually create the life that you are wanting. All right. All right, group number one, that is all that I have for your reading. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and comment down below if it resonated with you. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. As always, keep faith and keep going. I'm going to hop on over to the next group. Hello, my beautiful lovelies who chose pile number 2 here with the Divine Mother Manifest card. Beautiful, beautiful energy, you guys. So, kind of how it already says, this card is all about the divine energy, okay? Mother Earth herself, all about manifesting, but it's all about, when it comes to manifesting and when it comes to trusting in the universe, it's not so important that you understand how everything operates in the universe. It's all about just knowing that you trust it. Understanding is not important. It's all about just having that trust and having that faith. So whenever I see this card, I just see this as the divine and all of her beauty, bringing all of our wishes into fruition as long as we trust in her, all right? As long as we trust into the universe. We don't have to understand how, the galaxy was created or how the stars are created or, why the stars twinkle. That's not important to understand how and why it's there, but just knowing that we trust in it. And that is the energy that's going to send out to the divine to let us know that, hey, we trust you, and therefore the divine is going to bring in our heart's desires, all right? So group number 2, let's see what you guys have here for your Taurus reading. Wow. You guys are starting off here with the Hanged Man. Okay. What ways are you guys being stubborn? I'm seeing here that you guys, wow. Yeah. You just may need to view things from a different perspective, you guys. You may be a little bit hesitant to view things from a different perspective. Kind of going back to the Divine Mother Manifest card here, you're maybe trying to understand something so, so eagerly, like, I just really need to know how this works, but it's not so important when it comes to actually achieving the end goal, all right? So with the Hangman here in this position, what ways and what areas of your life are you being stubborn? So the Hangman is all about, viewing things from a different perspective, putting the ego behind, all right? And just honestly letting go and having faith completely, all right? I see a ton of energy of just having faith and having hope within you guys' spread here, all right? So I do see here that you guys may just want to let go of some limiting beliefs that may be holding you guys back. You may just want to, just kind of be a little bit more open-minded. Be a little bit more open-minded with how certain things are happening in your life, with, how you may be trying to wrap your head around some sort of situation that may have just happened within your life. Just know that it happened for a reason. And right now may not be the time the divine wants to let you know why it happened, or, how this happened, or, how you actually can, unravel that situation. It's all about knowing that, hey, it happened, and now you just need to have trust and faith in the universe to know that everything's going to work out for your greatest and highest good. All right? So the next card that you guys have here is the King of Cups. And so in this position here, how can you actually embrace the sensory side of your nature? When I say the King of Cups, this is all about someone who is very intact with their emotions. They have very stable emotions. They can be both, level-headed and empathetic. They're not all just, totally emotionally unattached, they know how to be empathetic with people as well. So I do see here that to help you tap into your sensory side there is to actually open up a little bit, you know. Don't be so, you know, don't come off as so rude or so emotionally unattached that people feel like that they can't open up to you, that they feel uncomfortable being around you, or that, you know, you may be essentially, you know, blocking yourself from being honest with yourself, you know. So it's important for you to actually analyze your emotions to see how it is that you feel, okay? Once you realize how you feel and you can control those emotions, then it's important to actually be available to others as well if they need you on an emotional level, all right? So having stability in your own emotions and being able to be there for others on an emotional level as well, showing that empathy to others that need it when they need it most, all right? Now the next card that you guys have here is the Two of Wands, all right? So where are you being overindulgent and obsessive? So when I see the Two of Wands here, I think of this as just the very, very, you know, starting path. Like you just came up with the plan of what direction that it is that you want to go in. Whether if it's a certain lifestyle that you want, a certain project that you want, some sort of manifestation that you want. But I do see here that with this planning, you may be a little bit too obsessive over planning out every little piece of the puzzle of how it's going to happen or how you want it to happen. Because following this, you guys have the Star card here, which is all about having hope and having faith. All right, having faith within the universe that what you want is going to come into your life. All right, so with the Two of Wands here in this position, all right, in this position, I feel that you guys may need to work on maybe balancing out what it is that you actually want. You may need to actually reevaluate your plan, or, you know, reconsider what it is that you think that you may want, all right? Because with the card in this position, I just feel like that either you may be a little bit too controlling, or you may actually be planning for something that the universe is saying, hey, this actually isn't going to be the best for you. You know, it may turn out well, but it may not be the best option for you, so you may want to reevaluate a little bit. Another message I am downloading as well is that you may want to slow your roll a little bit. You may not want to just dive in head first into this plan that you know that you've come up with. You may want to just sit and meditate with it for a while. Ask the universe, you know, is there anything that needs to change? Is there anything that I should be aware of? What are the consequences of this plan? You know, maybe if you're battling between two different plans or ideas, you know, you may want to ask the universe, you know, what can I expect if I choose plan A? What can I expect if I choose plan B? To help you decipher what it is that you actually, what path you need to take here. I feel like this is just letting you know that, hey, the divine is going to bring in what it is that your heart wants, all right? But the planning of it is going to be in divine timing. All right, it's going to be the divine's plan, not necessarily your plan. So it may not pan out exactly how you want it to come out, and you may be struggling with that a little bit, you know? And maybe because, you know, you have been possibly being led by your ego at first, you know? You may have been actually wanting certain things in your life because of ego, but, you know, I do see that you guys are going to be letting go more, and now what you first were wanting may not be what you want anymore. So that's why I feel like it's important to kind of just reevaluate your plan and really just connect with the universe here to see what it is that you truly want. Ask the universe to say, hey, show me signs of what it is that is best for me, for my greatest and highest good, that you know I am ready for. All right, because in our heads, we may think that we're not ready for something, you know, and I'm not necessarily saying that your plan is bad, but the universe could be saying that, baby, you could be doing something much greater, all right? Because you in this mindset may actually be holding you back, giving you limiting beliefs, and the universe is like, baby, you know, you shot for the stars, but we want you to shoot for the moon, all right? we want you to shoot for the moon. Like, we want you to go above and beyond because we know that you are ready for it. All right, so just keep that in mind, group number 2. All right. And like I was saying earlier, the next card you guys have here is the Star card. The Star card is all about having hope, having faith, knowing that, troubled times are not going to last forever, all right? And with it being in this position, this is all about how can you ground and center yourself. Keeping faith, baby. Keeping faith and just keep going, okay? Like my motto, keep faith and keep going. Keep faith in the universe that whatever you want, that manifest, the universe is going to manifest that into your life. You have nothing to worry about, period. All right? So that should give you the solace and the solitude that you need to just stay grounded, stay centered with the universe, saying, hey, I ain't got to worry about, somebody else getting what I want before I get mine, because I know the universe got my back. And when I get it, it's going to be 10 times better, period. All right, now the next card that you guys have is the Emperor. All right, so this card is in the position of what do you need to release in your life right now. So when I typically see the Emperor, I don't see negative energy. I typically see someone who is very much so a father figure, all right? Very much so a father figure, very much, kind of controlling, but not in a bad way, like a leadership, some sort of leader within your life, all right? But with it being in this position here, I do feel like this is just kind of going hand in hand again with the Hanged Man. I think it's just saying, hey, just let go, release, be a little bit more open-minded, You don't have to be in such strict rules. You don't have to go by, old-fashioned rules. You don't have to go by the book. Have a little bit more of a open mind, a little more of a free spirit is what I'm feeling, You don't have to be stuck in the same old routines, the same, old-fashioned rules. You don't have to do things by the book all the time. Just open up your creativity, open up and think of other ways that you can achieve what it is that you want in your life, or open up and just kind of be willing to accept some answer that you weren't expecting. Whether if it's with something you're trying to manifest or some sort of answer you're trying to find in your life, that you've just been asking the universe for, just be open to any possibility for whatever situation that it is that resonates with your life, all right? That's what I'm feeling, You guys may have been stuck a lot in this, well, in order for this to happen, then this has to happen. But the universe is saying, hey, baby, if you got faith in me, then that ain't gotta happen for what you want to happen. It gotta happen in your life, baby. I can bring it to you in many ways. All right, as long as you have faith, I can bring it to you, baby. All right, so that's why I'm kind of feeling there with that energy. And then the last tarot card that you guys have here is the High Priest. So this just says, it's in a position of like how you can show more gratitude in your daily life. So I do feel like this is letting you know that, hey, show more gratitude in your life by actually paying your dues and showing respect to those who have helped you along the way, or that you actually look up to, who your mentors are, people that actually want to help you and have helped you along this journey, who have encouraged you, who've been your number one supporter, who've given you so much wise divine knowledge. You may even, if you haven't been doing this, you may want to seek out someone who is very wise and knowledgeable in this situation or this project, or this area of your life that you may be working on right now. You may want to reach out to them, and you want to be very respectful for them, but just showing your gratitude to the universe by actually showing your gratitude and being thankful for the people in your life that you have, that are here to support you, that love you and care for you and want you to do, good in life, That's how you can show more gratitude into your life. Being thankful and being grateful for those that have been around you to help you through the ups, through the downs, even if they may even help you obtain this more open mind, this being a little bit more of a free spirit there. Beautiful. All right, so let's see what the Oracle has. Wow, okay. So First card you guys have here is abundance, baby. Abundance. So this is all about manifestation, baby. All about manifestation. I have a really good vibe for you guys this reading here. Really good energy. You know, I do see here that you could do a little bit of work, but it's all in good intention. You know, I don't see any malicious intention with you guys in this reading here. Beautiful. But abundance. So this is all about, you know, having this abundance of, you know, your heart's desires, your wishes coming true, because you're having this faith in the universe. You know, the universe is letting you know, baby, if you keep faith in me, I can give you everything you want. I can give you everything you want. You just have to believe in me. You have to trust in me. All right. You don't have to necessarily understand how everything is going to work out. You don't have to understand how, you know, this is here. I think you guys, some of you may even be like on like a spiritual journey right now. Well, let me rephrase. In my personal opinion, I feel like we've already all been on a spiritual journey since birth, but that's a whole other topic for a whole other video. But I feel like that you may be going through some sort of spiritual awakening. It may not be your first one. It could be like your second, third, fourth, whichever one it may be. I feel like you guys are just kind of having like this eye-opening experience at the moment, you know, to where you're kind of in the beginning stages. You're like, I just want to learn so much information, but I don't necessarily understand how everything kind of works just yet. But, you know, I want to know, but I have trust in it. But the universe is letting you know, baby, you don't have to understand everything right now. Because right now, I feel like you guys, you know, your guys' intention at the moment is to manifest some sort of you know, thing, person, situation, lifestyle, whatever it may be into your life. And that's where your main focus is at the moment. So most important thing for you to do is to let go of how, you know, how certain things work or how it's going to come out and plan out into your life. It's all about having that faith, baby. Having that faith, and then this abundance is yours. It's given, period. All right? Next, you guys do have resilience. Wow. So with this card here, I do feel like, you know, no matter what, baby, if you got knocked down, you're getting back up. Nothing is going to tear you down because you have faith in the universe that whatever you want is going to come back into your life. All right. You may have not even actually been knocked down, but you may just feel a little bit shaken up. You know, with this, the Hanged Man energy here, you guys may just kind of had like a situation or some sort of experience where you're like, well, I wasn't expecting that. That just completely threw like a complete loop in my plans. Like, I wasn't expecting that. And that's okay. That's okay. So now you're kind of just like, well, what do I need to do next, you know? And this is letting you know that, hey, you need to have a little bit more of an open mind. And this is what's going to help you bounce back from that situation. Bounce back from, you know, that unexpected thing that happened within your life that you just was like, I don't know what this is. I just totally wasn't expecting that to even happen. I wasn't even expecting that to even be a possible outcome for me in this situation. But it happened, you know? And so I feel like that's why you guys are kind of going through this Hanged Man energy here. And the universe is letting you know that, hey, babe, you're not going to stay down. You are not going to be in this funk forever. You're not going to be left out in the cold and not knowing forever. All right. You are going to bounce back. You are going to come back stronger and better than ever. All right. So you just have this embodiment of resilience within you. All right. So it's like, hey, just because I got knocked down doesn't mean I can't get back up. And I do see that for you guys. You know, I don't feel like you guys are somebody who gives up easily. I don't feel like it. You may have been, you know, a little bit thrown off here recently to where you were just like, whoa, like, did that just happen? But I'm not saying here that it was something that actually was stopping you from having faith. It may have just led you to question things a little bit more in depth. But ultimately, the universe wants you to let you know that, hey, just keep the faith, baby. Just keep the faith. Wow. All right, and let's see what affirmations you guys have. All right, so Wow. When I think I've surrendered, I surrender more. Wow. What was I telling you guys with this Hanged Man card here? This is all about letting go of those past thoughts, letting go of the ego, baby, and have a completely revamped, new, open mind, open to any possibility. All right? Wow. So you guys, surrendering that ego, surrendering those past thoughts, okay? Surrendering anything that was from the past and having just a completely new mindset. All right, completely new open mind there. When you think that you've surrendered, nah, baby, surrender more. Beautiful. And since we are in the full moon in Taurus energy here, kind of like I was saying in the beginning of the video, how Tauruses will most likely encompass the affirmations of I have. You may want to revamp, or change or alter this affirmation as you're scripting or going through your ritual. However, you will need to use these affirmations here. And, you can change it to something like, I have surrendered more, or when I think I have surrendered even more. Just however you guys can revamp it if you want to make it fit into your life, however it feels intuitively. You don't have to change it if you don't want to. All right, just a suggestion out there if you want to actually get into that I have affirmation state there, since we are in the energy of Taurus for this full moon. All right. And the last affirmation you guys have is, the moment I embrace my peace within and surrender, we got that word again, surrender, the outcome is the moment that the universe can truly get to work. All right? So the moment I embrace my peace within and surrender, the outcome is the moment that the universe can truly get to work. Baby, that sums up this entire reading, baby. Like I was saying, letting go, all right, letting go of the control, letting go of how things going to pan out, letting go of negative thoughts, letting go of past thoughts, letting go of the ego, keeping faith in the universe, baby. Knowing that the universe is going to bring it all in divine timing and the divine plan. Yes, baby. Beautiful. Beautiful, you guys. I'm so happy for you guys. I feel such positive energy from you guys. Like I said, I feel like you guys have such, positive intentions here. I don't feel like that you guys are, having any ill or malicious intentions, anything of that sort. I'm just feeling really good energies from you guys. All right, group number 2, that is all that I have for your reading. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and comment down below if it resonated with you. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and as always, keep faith and keep going. I'm going to hop on over to the next group. Hello, my beautiful lovelies who chose pile number 3 with the Sacred Phoenix Heart card. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy here, you guys. Overall, when I see this card, I instantly think of, well, I think of a couple things. I think of, kind of debating if, love is actually worth it, going through the actual up and downs of love, whether that's the pain or, enjoying the actual good times of love, grieving over love, that sort of thing. But ultimately, the overall energy that I feel with this card is, you may feel a little bit lost. You may feel like you've just been kind of walking blindfolded and, not knowing, where you're going to ending up at, or where anything is going to lead to, where you've been walking, if it'll lead to anything, if it'll, you're just walking alone in the desert, and you don't know if it's actually going to lead to a pool of water. But it's all about experiencing those feelings, experiencing the grief, experiencing, the good times, the happy times, experiencing the pain, the trauma along the journey of walking through that desert to get to the water, So the journey, the ride, all right, is what I feel with this card here. All about just encompassing all of those feelings and just expressing them. Being very expressive with those feelings, not holding them back. You know, just being true and honest with yourself and just embracing your emotions, however you feel. Whether that may seem to come off as positive or negative emotions, all right? So let's get into the actual reading here for you guys for this full moon in Taurus. All right. Wow. Okay. All right. So you guys are starting off here with the Ace of Pentacles. All right. So in this position about, where you guys may be being a little bit stubborn, with the Ace of Pentacles, I see it as, riches, new ventures, new ideas, new creative ideas or projects coming into your life that can help your finances. However, with it being in this position, I do feel like that it's saying that you guys may be a little bit on the stubborn side when it comes to actually going for something that's going to benefit your finances. You may be a little bit stubborn with starting that online business, with starting that YouTube channel, or doing the work that you need to, doing that little extra bit of work, staying up actually another hour just to put in a little bit more extra work and to get whatever it is that you're trying to get, or to reach a certain goal that you're trying to reach with your finances or your career there. Or, you may be a little bit stubborn. You know that this job or this project isn't meant for you. It's not in alignment with your purpose, yet you're still holding on to it because you're scared. A lot of energies that I'm feeling right now with this card here. Ultimately, though, with the Ace of Pentacles, with aces in general, I do feel new beginnings, all right? So I do feel like that you guys, overall, in general, may be a little bit stubborn in the area of starting something new, all right? It may be because you may be a little bit fearful. I mean, you guys have the Two of Swords right here following this card. It's all about being in your head, letting the negative emotions get next to you, having to make some sort of important decision, yet you're kind of just you're letting all the negative self-talk kind of talk you out of something. And I feel like that's what's happening for you guys right here, is that you're talking yourself out of something that can potentially just greatly influence your career and finances in a positive way, but you just need a little extra nudge, a little extra push there to actually get it done, to actually start, all right? And this just popped in my head, but a lot of times when we want to start something, we'll research to the point to where we're doing all this research, we ain't doing no action, all right? So that's the energy that I'm feeling right now, all right? Then, like I said, you guys, following this is the Two of Swords, all right? So with it being in this position about how you can embrace your sensory side of your nature, again, getting out of your head. But honestly, what I see here is, on this card, you see she has blindfold on. I feel like to embrace your sensory side, baby, is to actually just embrace it, live it, act on it, be alive, be lively. Don't be so stuck in your head and just secluded off into your circle by yourself in your own little bubble to where you're not even living anymore. It's like you have all of this beautiful, nature and, tapping into all of the five senses here, all around you, all, encompassing you in the environment that you're in, but you're so stuck in your head that you don't even see it. It's like you're not even living. You're not even embracing. You're not even trying to embrace it. And that's what I'm feeling for you guys. In order for you to embrace the sensory side is to let go of that blindfold, baby. Open your eyes and realize your surroundings. Be aware of your environment. And actually start showing gratitude for, your surroundings, your environment. Knowing that you have so much, beauty around you. So much abundance around you, baby. All you have to do is just recognize it. Also your perception. But again, you have to get out of your head. Because if you stay in this mindset in your head, whenever you're looking around, your perception right now may be of something of a negative, association, you know? So it's all about, you know, getting your thoughts intact, getting your thoughts cleared, letting go of those negative thoughts, so that when you view your surroundings, your perception of it is now one of beauty and of abundance and of prosperity and positivity. All right? All right, and the next card that you guys have here is the King of Wands, all right? And it's in a position of letting us know of, you know, how you're being a little bit overindulgent or obsessive. So with the King of Wands, it encompasses the energy of, you know, someone who is very wise and you know, conscious of, you know, surroundings and their environment, but ultimately they can come off as honestly rude. You know, someone who is just very strict, very authoritative in a negative way, and just honestly just someone that a lot of people may not want to be around. You know, you're very wise, very knowledgeable, but the way that you deliver it is the issue. All right, so with it being in this position here, I do feel like that it's letting you guys know that you may want to focus on you know, letting go of being so, I say, authoritative within your life, or you know, how that affects others' lives that are around you. You may also want to reconsider on, and maybe you just want to balance having more of a softer side coming to you. You know, I feel that you guys may be so strict and may be all about, you know, well, this is the facts and this is the truth and here it is, I'm just going to give it to you. You know, I'm not going to beat around the bush. However, you may want to have a little bit more of a balance of being a little bit more empathetic with it. You know, you may want to have a little bit more balance of being a little bit more caring, coming off a little bit more soft, but still being, you know, true in your word. You know, you're very wise, you're very knowledgeable, all right? People are going to come to you for advice, without a doubt, but the way that you deliver it sometimes can just come off as very connotating and very just honestly just rude, very mean. You know, people may actually get sort of like a bad vibe from, you know, the answers that you give, just because you are so, you know, you're just brutally honest, which honestly, honesty is not, you know, anything to be, you know, ashamed of or anything of that sort, you know. But when it comes to this card in this position right here, you may be a little bit too indulgent and wanting to have all of the answers and wanting to be that person that people are, you know, just looking up to. You know, you may, you know, your ego might be tapping into that energy of, I have to be someone that people respect, and almost on the borderline of fear. And that's not a good mindset to be in, because that's letting the ego control you, not your mind, all right? So I don't feel like that's actually going to help you guys on a more intuitive level. I feel like that's just feeding your ego a little bit more. So you may just want to be a little bit more conscious of how you deliver things, your intentions for delivering answers to some people. You know, you may know some sort of truths that, you know, may actually hurt people. I'm just going to be real. You know, you may know that, you know, who's to say that your best friend's, you know, girlfriend or boyfriend is cheating on them. However, whatever information it may be, you know, you may just be like, oh, you know, did you know that they're cheating on you? Oh yeah, have a nice day. That's not how it needs to be delivered, you know. I feel like you guys may need to be just a little bit more empathetic with it, you know, because just overall the energy I'm feeling from this card is just a little bit just coming off as rude or mean, but I'm not saying that that's necessarily your intention. You know, your intention is to make people aware, you know, and to not have them be lost in the desert, like I was explaining earlier with this card here. You know, you don't want them to have those feelings of not knowing and being lost and not knowing where to go, where they're going to end up at. So you're just wanting to deliver the truth to everybody, you know. So you have pure good intentions, but the way that they're delivered is just a little bit off for people. So you do may want to consider on, you know, not trying to be someone who is truly just, I don't know, you guys may want to just have people truly respect you on that level. Like, you may want people to look at you as like the high priest energy, is what I'm feeling. Like, you may want people to just look at you and almost fear you, but that's not the energy that you need to encompass. That's not going to help you for your greatest and highest good. That's actually just tapping into more of the ego. All right. All right, so then you guys have the Five of Swords. All right, so with it being in this position here, and this is all about how can you ground and center yourself at this time, you know? So I feel like that this is letting you know that, hey, let go of all of the chaos, let go of all the drama, excuse me, let go of, and, you know, remove yourself from situations that are just not helping you, that are not serving you, okay? I feel like you may have a lot of people possibly coming towards you that, you know, just, they may actually be, I don't know, they may want to start some drama with you guys. You may be in a situation to where a lot of people are targeting you at the moment, is what I'm feeling. You know, you may have some people that maybe they're just out to actually, I don't know, like, I'm feeling ill intentions from others. I'm feeling like they may even want to try to embarrass you, or, you know, just make you, I don't know, it's like they want to see you down. That's what I'm feeling. So, you guys, I would really just do some self-assessing and ask the universe to remove all people and environments that are not serving you. And then just watch those flies drop away from your environment, away from your life. I feel like there's just some people there that have some ill intentions around you, to be quite honest. That's the energy that I'm feeling right now, you guys, you know? So to ground and center yourself, you guys, again, getting yourself away from situations and people that are not serving you. That's how you're best going to ground and center yourself. Because you may have a lot of outside sources like buzzing in your ear, you know, really influencing how you're acting. They may be encouraging this King of Wands energy, you know? They may actually be encouraging it. But ultimately, these people are not, they don't have your best intention at heart, is what I'm feeling. So definitely be aware of that, group number 3. All right, and the next card that you guys have here is the Four of Cups. And it's in the position of what you guys need to release right now. So when I see the Four of Cups, I instantly just think of like just stillness and boredom and just like discontentment and just kind of like just waiting around for the next thing to pop off, you know, just like, oh well, it's just kind of like you're just going with the flow. Nothing too exciting is happening at the moment. So I do feel like you guys need to release these feelings of feeling like that you have to, I don't know, it's almost like the sense of feeling like that you guys have to be in the drama or being in the know, you know, or being involved in general in order to feel like you have some sort of worth. That's what I'm feeling. But in association with this card here, in this position, you guys may need to let go of feelings of, you know, what you're doing isn't working and that's why you're feeling, you know, bored, you know. Actually take time to look around your surroundings and being grateful for it, and, you know, actually taking the time to say, hey, this is actually very beautiful. You know, I have so much abundance around me that I can admire, you know. The possibilities are infinite, you know, because I do feel like that you guys may be in a state of, sometimes you just feel like it's a little bit stale, you know, a little bit bored, and ultimately that energy there isn't helping you guys. I feel like that energy surfaces from negative intentions not working out the way that you want it to. And ultimately, that's for your greatest good, for those intentions not to come out the way that you are wanting them to, okay? That's actually divine intervention there. So I do feel like that you guys just want to maybe focus more on releasing these thoughts of, you know, well, if I do this and it's not going to be any fun, it's not going to be exciting, you don't know how certain things may turn out for your life, you know? I feel like that, you may just, you may actually be wanting to stay in this Two of Swords energy because you just feel like that's where all the fun is. That's where all the excitement is. You may feel like that there's no fun on the outside, so I need to stay in the inside, all right? I need to paint this reality or, this fantasy in my head so that I can actually try to relive it in my current present reality, outside of my head, so that I can have some excitement in my life, so that I can actually, be more of the person that I envision myself to be, But ultimately, though, you can take this energy and turn it into something good. You can take this moment of being in your head and instead of turning it into ill intentions, to actually good intentions. You can use this time to actually be in your head, to create this, just to tap into your imagination and create this beautiful place of abundance within your head, and then manifest that into your reality. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to, necessarily feel like, oh, well, I have to, just sit around here and just be bored because nothing is happening, nothing exciting is happening, because I feel like that excitement for you guys is more of this energy. More of this chaos, more of this drama, more of this having to be in the know, more of just needing to feel like important or wanted, or that someone needs my input, like having to be in the in crowd is what I'm feeling ultimately. That's what I'm feeling. Wow. All right, and the last tarot card that you guys have here is the Page of Pentacles. So this is all about, it's in the position of how you can bring more gratitude into your daily life. So with the Page of Pentacles, this is all about, just studying and, meditation and really just obtaining more knowledge, becoming wiser. All right, that's the energy that I'm feeling, You could be just obtaining more knowledge on how to actually start the project that you need to start, You could just be actually, working on, any plans or agendas that you may want to start working on to get certain projects, started out on a good foot, To have these career ideas or project ideas, or anything that's dealing with your career and finances, to actually have them come into fruition like you want them to, all right? Like I was saying, take this Four of Cups energy for good intentions, okay? Use this energy for good instead of bad, and take this time to get into that creative mindset to actually find out how you can make your, your creative goals, your financial goals come out in the way that you imagine them to, all right? Ultimately, for you guys, group number 3, I'm just saying that, I do feel like there's some sort of, stubbornness that you guys may be feeling with your career and finances here that may not be turning out the way that you wanted it to. You may just need a little extra push to get something started, but ultimately it's the thoughts and the negative self-talk to yourself that's stopping you from starting these projects here. And ultimately, I feel like that you want to have your career and finances or your projects to be something associated with you being in the light, you being the center of attention, whether if that's some sort of mediator or if it's, just you being in some dramas, what I'm seeing for a lot of you guys. I feel like you just want to be in the in crowd, all right? But ultimately, just know that always being in that chaos, always being in that drama can be very draining for you guys. So, it's important to, whenever you're in that Four of Cups energy, don't necessarily try to, think of it in a negative manner. It may be important for you guys to actually get into this so you can have time to think about other ways that you can actually manifest what it is that you want in your life on a career and financial level in a more creative way. all right? You know, you don't have to feel so lost, like you're lost. You know, this is all about taking everything that you've gone through, the good and the bad, expressing it, all right? Going through it, living through the grief, and then learning and moving on from it, all right? So, let's see what the Oracle has for you guys. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So you guys have growth here. Beautiful. So this is all about, you know, you guys just growing, becoming the best and highest version of yourself, like I was saying with this Page of Pentacles card here. This is all about finding and discovering and, you know, researching, meditating, whatever it is that you have to do to study, to find out what it is that you actually need to do to help you grow with your career and finances, and to help you become the person that you want to be, to help you live the lifestyle that you want to. And this will help you grow as a person. You're moving from, you know, this Two of Swords energy and this King of Wands energy and the Five of Swords energy, and you're actually learning from it. You know, you're experiencing it, and then you're moving on from it. You experience it, you learn from it, you move on, all right? Next, you guys also have peace. All right, so I do see here, like I was saying with this Four of Cups energy, use this energy for your good. This time when you're by yourself and you're not in the light, use this energy for good. Start getting into the creative mindset. Use this, you know, energy to get into peace, you know, to actually get away from this Five of Swords energy. All right? To just surround yourself with more peace. Let go of all that chaos. Let go of all that drama. It's not serving you, baby. It's not serving you. Peace is what you need in your life, all right? So let's see what affirmations you guys have. All right, so it says, I always trust the direction of the universe and know I'm being guided. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Wow. All right, you guys, like I was saying, you may feel like you're walking through that desert and you don't know where you're going. You don't know if there's going to be, you know, a fountain of water at the end or not. But this is all about, you know, trusting that the universe is directing you in the right direction, and that whenever you get to your destination, the universe has your back, okay? The universe is going to lead you to that abundance, to that prosperity that you're wanting in your life. Wow. Wow. And kind of like I was telling the other group before, you could want to actually revamp or, you know, alter these affirmations here to fit the I have affirmations like I was discussing in the beginning of the video. And you could say like, I have trust in the direction of the universe and know I'm being guided. If you want to, you know, however you're going to use these affirmations with this full moon and Taurus energy, use it to your best, you know, advantage here. However your intuition guides you. If you want to change it, if you're feeling intuitively led to change it, definitely go for it, all right? And the last card you guys have here is, there is nothing sexier, truth. Wow, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You guys, you may want to get into this King of Wands energy here, because you may feel like, you know, having that power is ultimately sexy. You can feel like that having that power is everything. You could be feeling like being this person, being this King of Wands energy, you know, always being in this drama, always being in the middle of something, of some sort of chaos is what I'm feeling. Or even just always being in the middle of like rumors or drama, just something of that energy is what I'm feeling. All right, you may feel like that it's better to live this false life because it's putting you out there to others, but ultimately the universe is letting you know being your authentic self is more powerful and more sexy than anything else, than being someone that you're not. All right? Wow. Wow, group number 3. Y'all got some strong energies in this reading. All right, group number 3, that is all that I have for your reading. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and comment down below if it resonated with you. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and as always, keep faith and keep going. Bye.